What's up, guys? Kelly McKay here, aka HVAC Millionaire, right here on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, hit the like button, leave me a comment below. If you have not checked out the challenge coming up soon, be sure to check the link in the description. Sign up for that challenge so we can spend some more time together and I can share some of the things that we've done to help grow our business to a point to where I was able to exit successfully and gain back my freedom. Not that I didn't have a lot of freedom when I owned my business. So I want to help you get to at least that point so you can decide what you want to do from that point. But today, the reason I'm making this video is I want to talk to you about taking on too much, because we have a limited capacity. You know, if we are a battery, we can only take on so much. Eventually the battery is full, right? But what happens is we take on too much. When we get started, the battery's full because we're excited. We're like, oh yeah, I got this. This is like, I love starting new things. I don't know about you, but I love starting new things. So I get super excited when I'm doing something new. But what happens after we go along and we just grind and grind and grind and grind is our battery runs empty or very low. And once it runs very low, it's harder to make good decisions. It's harder to get motivated. And it's harder to do the things that we need to do in order to take back our power. In order to take back our power, to recharge our battery. So I want to talk to you about primarily an emotional tax, because the emotional tax is something that we pay as business owners. And it comes due every week, and it's a substantial bill that we have to pay. And what happens as we pay this bill and we pay this bill and we pay this bill and we don't stop to recharge ourselves, we don't get out of our environment, then we're running on empty all the time. And you, at the end of this summer, right now, you might be running on empty. And a good portion of that, the reason that happens is because of this emotional tax. So the emotional tax comes with making decisions. A lot of times we got decisions to make each and every day with employees, with customers, with the schedule, with our management team, whatever. We have emotional tax. The longer you take to make decisions, to actually just get this off your plate and say, okay, I've made a decision, I'm going to do this so we can move forward, the longer that takes, the higher the emotional tax. The more it's going to weigh on you, the more it's going to drain your battery. And so one of the ways that we make things harder than they need to be is by not doing the things we need to do. You already know it in your heart of hearts, whatever that thing may be. So why aren't you doing it? Get rid of the emotional tax, pay it once again, because it'll be something else next week. So let's get this one off our chest right now. And every so often we have a couple of weeks, a month in our HVAC businesses where everything just runs pretty smooth. Well, let's get back to the point where we can run smooth again and have this emotional tax off of our shoulders. So we're not carrying it around, depleting our battery. Because when our battery gets depleted, not only does it affect how we show up each and every day, it also affects how we show up for our family. So pay the emotional tax sooner rather than later. Don't wait. Make that decision. Do that thing that you know in your heart of hearts needs to be done. That way you can pay the bill and move on to something greater and bigger. So love you guys. Pay your emotional tax. You're going to pay it anyway. Pay it sooner rather than later. Go make money. Boom.